Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Davo from Archon Esports, bringing you another 1v1 StarCraft 2 cast today. Today, in the top of our map, we have EGDeMusilM, and in the left-hand side, we have EmpireVIOLeT, who is our red Terran. deMusilM, by the way, is the blue Terran. Excellent. So a little bit of trivia for these players. Violet even is 21 and from Korea at least. Or he is based in Korea, I believe. He wins a lot of stuff. This year, he has come first, in 4 tournaments, I believe, and come third in 1, which is really good. All prize tournaments as well, with money at the end of them, and he has won 9 tournaments last year. In first place, so he wins a lot of stuff. He's a really, really good player. Of course, in the top here we have deMusilM, who is 24 and from the good old UK, the jolly old UK, and he is also, a little bit of trivia for you guys, he is the first player to be ranked first in Grandmaster League on 2 servers simultaneously, which is pretty cool. I think that's quite an honour to him. And he is also a very good player. He holds a fairly entertaining stream, which I've watched on many an occasion. Obviously, it's good as well, because being based in the UK myself, I don't get an opportunity to watch some of the better American players on stream so often, because they're usually in bed. Depending, of course, from which side of the States they're from, because the time in the States is quite different to the time here. Okie dokie. So we do have Violet expanding right away, as most Zerg players do like to do. So he is really, really going for it, as usual, as most professional Zerg players do. But I've already said that, so I will just get on with the probe wars that's happening right now. This SCV is wanting blood. He wants to avenge his family's death from this drone. This drone, when he was 12, went and killed the SCV's family. Or at least that's just a little entertaining story that I thought I'd make up. But it's not entirely true. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? It's like Austin Powers and Dr. Evil fighting each other. Which, by the way, is hilarious. Austin Powers is brilliant. So we do have the spawning pool on the way now for EmpireVIOLeT as well. Pretty normal timing, I'd say, from EmpireVIOLeT. It looks like a kind of a 13 pool. It's a fairly safe bet for most Zerg players. And it's one they do like. deMusilM actually finally scouting his opponent right about now. We'll see that the expansion has gone down for Violet. And he will see that he does have a pool up right now as well. So the hostilities can commence from the Zerg player. And also the hostilities have already commenced to a certain degree. As that guy who's stealing deMusilM's gas does get sniped pretty quickly, and it does look like deMusilM will be going for a pretty fast expand himself, which is a pretty interesting choice against Zerg, especially a Zerg who has Zerglings on the way. Now, I'm not sure if deMusilM actually knows that there are Zerglings on the way, but there are, in fact, as I just said, Zerglings on the way. You can make a song about it and call it Zerglings on the way. But it does look like, if they're not careful, these Zerglings might get taken down. deMusilM's micro here is actually pretty nice. Ooh, it's going to be a close one. Oh no! Unfortunately, deMusilM's micro was very, very good, but perhaps not good enough against those Zerglings, as one survives with 6 HP, just to give you an idea of how close that little engagement actually was there. The Zergling just scouting around for an early expansion. Of course, he will actually see the early expansion, just not where it's supposed to be yet, because of course it is actually building inside deMusilM's base, which is an advantage that Terran get. They can fly their buildings around, and of course that can give them a tremendous advantage. But now that Violet has actually scouted his opponent making a command center, he might be able to take advantage of this and actually do quite a lot of damage. Either that, or he can expand himself. It really allows him a little bit of time to do stuff. It frees him up a little bit. He is going for a Roach Warren, which is a very nice way to transition into the mid game if you're a Zerg player, because basically Roaches are armoured, and therefore they're pretty damn tough against units such as Marines. Marauders not so, but you know, to be honest, let's just put it like this: Marines get kind of crushed by Roaches, and at the moment deMusilM doesn't actually have a tech lab on any of his barracks, so generally speaking, we can say that the move into roaches is a very good one. Also, Hellions do virtually no damage against roaches, so of course it is a very good move by EmpireVIOLeT right about now to get roaches as well. And we do have a lot of roaches on the way. If EGDeMusilM isn't careful, he could find himself getting kind of overrun by roaches as well. I mean, but we do have tech labs on the way as well, so he will be able to start pumping marauders, which are very, very good against roaches. They're almost the direct opposite, actually. They strive against armoured units, marauders do. They're very good indeed. And we have EGDeMusilM making a kind of a wall off here with bunkers, supply depots even though they're kind of a little house, and I'm sure if a Marine was to stand in there, he would get some decent enough cover. It'd be like a mini bunker. I always think that supply depots look like little houses. Anyway, we do have a pretty large Zerg move out right now as well, and Baneling's on the way as well. This could be turning out to be a really, really dangerous time to be EGDeMusilM at this point in time. Baneling's, of course, very, very threatening to Marines. It does actually look like this could go really, really badly for EGDeMusilM. It doesn't even look like Violet's going to even have to bust, which he didn't. Unfortunately, the first 3 Banelings through the gate not actually doing too much damage. Then the rest of them are going to force the Marines to micro back, therefore not being able to target anything else. I would say at this point in time, the game definitely does look like it favours Violet, especially seeing as there are a lot more Lings incoming as well. The amount of units in his base is holdable, but then more Lings arrive, and it is a GG from EGDeMusilM, and that was a very short game. But hey, that's cool. Some short games are really fun to watch as well. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, put a comment down in the comment section, or like, or subscribe, or do whatever you like, I don't mind. And have a lovely day, and see you later. Bye-bye.